I am Liv Dooley, the founder of the Colorfully Candid paradigm. If you have not heard, we have released a book. That book is titled Her Story, His Glory, a series of mad conversations. And we're incredibly excited to get it into your hands. Now, if you are wondering what Mad Conversations stands for, then I want you to know that it stands for Mother and Daughter Conversations. But sometimes we substitute that mama for a mentor because I am a mentor. And there are a few conversations that we need to have as girls and women about what we are going through in this world and where God is in all of it. I am excited because today I am joined by one of our authors, December James. She is a wife, a mama. She is a therapist, a pastor, and an educator, and she is a personal friend of mine. It has been such an honor to write this book with her. December, hey girl, how are you?
Thank you so much. I'm doing good.
Girl, I am so excited for this. I am so excited that we had the opportunity to work together on this project. And I'm excited for people to hear of just a little bit of your story. You have written in both of the parts of our books. The first part is for a daughter, and the second part is for a mama and a mentor. And you've written about misunderstanding and regret. The first thing I want to ask you is, what do you want your readers to know about misunderstanding?
I really want them to understand, and I know I'm going to use that a lot because it's misunderstanding and then understanding, but I want them to understand that we don't know everything up front. When you're a daughter or a mother, you don't know everything up front. There's no manual, there's no script that tells you every single thing that's going to happen and how to respond and how to act. And then just with society and terms and things that have these pressures on external pressures, we don't understand everything. And so I want my readers, or the readers that get this in their hands, I want them to really understand that sometimes you have a misunderstanding and you got to go back to figure out, talk it through, re-walk through it to get an understanding of your misunderstanding. And just that alone sometimes can be so therapeutic, so healing, so uplifting, so empowering. And that's what I would love for the readers to grab. It's just, we don't understand everything. And in your misunderstandings, try to re-walk through that so that you can get a better understanding.
Yeah, that's so good. And it takes humility to admit that you may have misunderstood something in the past as well. So it has taken a lot of humility and boldness on your part to write that devotional. Yeah. And it touched my whole heart. It's that second chapter, right when they get into that book. And it's my hope that mamas, mentors, and daughters will read that together, even though you wrote it for a daughter, because you're right. There are things that we're still learning about one another in every season of our lives. So,
right.
So good. The next question that I have for you is, what are you most excited for the reader to learn about this book and to read this book?
I think that what I'm excited about is that the Bible says that we are overcome by the words of our testimony. And this is like a book of testimonies. And like, I just feel like when people read, they're gonna get like goosebumps and chills all over their bodies. And they're just gonna be so connected to each author. They're gonna be connected to my piece, your piece. And they're gonna find one story that connects to them, that they're gonna be, when you're sitting in a coffee shop and you're telling a friend, you're like, oh, I heard this one story and I read this in a book. They're gonna be doing that so many times because we're gonna have so many of those stories and those connections. But my thing that I'm really the most excited for when the reader gets the book in their hand and they read and they come back from it is the capacity to grow. I love growth. I don't care if it's new growth in my hair or growth on a flower on the bush. I love growth. And so I love when people get something that helps them grow, because they will remember this period in time when they shared this text, this piece, this book, and it will help them grow, and they'll look back and be like, yep, that's a book in my staple that helped me grow, because I got books on the bookshelf that Yep, that's in my life. That helped me grow. And this is gonna be one of those, and I'm so excited for it.
It is. And I mean, I got excited all over again when you were speaking because we've been able to see it grow and develop behind the
Yeah.
scenes. Now we get to get it into everybody's hands. But man, that was so powerful and so true, because women are writing about their struggles with perfectionism.
Yeah.
Women are writing about their struggles with unforgiveness and even some of that hatred that they develop toward themselves. And we are going to go on a journey of growth together. December, as we close this time, I just want to ask, is there anything else that you want to say in closing?
Buy the book, read it, take your time and enjoy it, and pass it to someone else you know need it.
Yeah, take your time. We have got questions at the end of each devotional. We've got additional scriptures for you to go through. We've even got a section for notes, thoughts, and prayers that you need to continue to have. So take your time. Such good advice. You guys can find that book wherever books are sold: Barnes & Noble online, Amazon, Google, and iTunes. And it's our hope that you will share with us exactly which stories resonated with you. Have a wonderful day, y'all.